Now on your feed at 5, mothers in Northeast Ohio and across the country are having trouble finding baby formula, and that is putting a lot of families on edge. Neil Fisher shares how one local mother took to social media in a plea to feed her baby.
This is Lucy, a 4-month-old baby from Northeast Ohio. Lucy's mother is frightened and worried about the next 6 to 7 months after a shortage of formula has impacted her ability to buy food for her daughter.
It's extremely frightening because you don't know how to feed your child if they don't have the food that your child needs.
Lucy's parents have spent hours driving around the west side of Cleveland trying to track down the type of formula Lucy uses.
There were times where we were out driving around 2 to 3 hours at a time just to find a can of formula that my daughter could have.
Pediatricians in Northeast Ohio are also starting to notice the impact of the shortage.
It seems like it's getting a little bit worse. We're getting a little bit more calls about it. My patients seem to be bringing it up more.
After scouring stores across the region, Lucy's mother posted a plea on social media for help, and help was provided, to say the least.
I have random friends from all over Ohio who've just been sending me boxes of the formula that we need.
Mothers taking all the necessary precautions to be sure that their babies are fed. But a misnomer facing the formula shortage is breastfeeding, which Dr. Lauren Bean says is not an option for everyone.
A lot of mothers simply just can't breastfeed. Biologically, they have trouble or difficulty. Their milk doesn't come in. So for many women, if somebody comments to them, well, why don't you just breastfeed? That can really make them feel terrible.
And of course, there are babies that are allergic to the breast milk and have to have formula. Dr. Bean says one thing that you should absolutely not do is dilute the formula with extra water. It's very dangerous for the babies. You should consult with your pediatrician if you're running that low. Betsy?
It is very scary for some families because their babies can only have a certain type of baby formula, whether it's by brand or the way that the processing is done, the ingredients. So did the doctor say anything about using different brands or switching products or supplements?
Yes, she did. Dr. Bean told me that families should talk to their pediatricians about trying different brands of formula so they're not depending on one specific kind. She says that can be generic or off-brand to help those impacted by the shortage.
It's certainly scary stuff, Neil. Thanks so much for giving our families a heads up.